contracts inside the constituency. I make sure I get the form of their CR12 and keep it in the file. What I've come to discover is that what is going on in my constituency is incompetence and pilferage of public funds. First, the member of parliament is elected to represent his people. Represent his people where? In parliament. The member of parliament has never been seen at the presence of parliament. He has never gotten lost and found himself near parliament.
You're saying that the member of parliament for Borabu constituency has never been to the National Assembly?
Absolutely, I'm not lying. National radio, the most popular radio in Kenya. I'm here to tell you that even the Speaker of the National Assembly, there is a high likelihood that he has never seen my member of parliament and does not know him. He's learning about him through the media based on what I'm saying about Borabu constituency. 98% of Kenyans do not even know that Borabu constituency exists. Yeah, this is a very big constituency with a lot of wealth. So I'm the one who is now, bringing it to light and bringing it to the map. But surprisingly, my member of parliament is missing from parliament, did not vote during the finance bill, has never contributed to a single motion, has never spoken, has never even said hello or good morning or hello guys or nay when people are saying nay. He has never said anything. He has never even taken a photo.
And we know this because there's the Hansard, which is a public record, and
Absolutely.
we're saying Hansard shows no representation by the member of parliament for Borabu.
There is no representation of the people of Borabu in parliament. So now, but there is money CDF that he receives in the account. He made sure that pesa, he will not leave money. So the money every year when they are giving a constituent development fund, we get 164 million. So I've been auditing where the 164 million goes. And all I can say is that I'm very sad. I began with a project called Kenyoro SDA Primary, where I found that a pit latrine was built with 1.8 million.
No, it wasn't.
It was. The document here. It's right here. It's in their, it's in their financial statement.
Okay.
Prepared by their own accountant. So you see, hii ni kisu tu walijichongea wenyewe and they are the ones who sharpen their own knife. I went to the Borabu CDF office and found that they bought a water tank for collecting rainwater, 5,000 liter plastic water tank, which costs about 40,000 in the shop. They bought it at 500,000 shillings, 500,000.
The same thing.
Yes. Okay. I went to what we call it's called Mongori Primary School. It's one of the primary school where the member of parliament said he has a project for climate change, mitigation of climate change,
carbon credits.
Yeah, and so he said he wanna plant trees, okay, and have water tank in every primary school. Now, I looked at the trees. I counted the trees at Mongori Primary School. They were only 7. And remember, the member of parliament spent 6,492,000 to plant tree seedlings at various primary schools. I have audited the bursaries, where I spent almost 40 million on bursaries. And I now have testimonials from several constituents who are ready to go on record and even record a statement that they actually bought a bursary form. Bursary forms were being sold at 1,000 shillings. If you want a bursary form for your child, it's 1,000 shillings. And also there are people who have been put on the bursary list that they've received a bursary, but when they go to the school, the money was never sent. So you wonder, hapa katikati, where did the money go to? Then I'm also now worried about the contractors, the ones who are doing renovation. Unajua wanapaka rangi mabati, they paint the roof of a primary school, then they say renovations at a particular school. Now these companies have gone through to investigate who are the owners, and I've come to find that one of the companies called Blue Tosha Limited is owned by the NGCDF chairman and the NGCDF secretary. It is sad. It's called Blue Tosha. It sounds like a washing soap. Huh? It's the directors are Dennis Rosana and Teresa Mateni, who are NGCDF Borabu chair and secretary. That's conflict of interest. You cannot be the NGCDF chair and still be the contractor. allocating yourself, contracts. And they've been paid a lot of money, actually. In 2023 alone, on 26th October 2023, they were paid 1,156,539 shillings. 25th October 2023, they were paid 1,156,000. 7th August 2023, 1,697,000. 7th August 2023, 1,700,000. 10th July 2023, 985,000. 19th July 2023, 965,000. And this is only one company. They have 8.
This is money that they have, according to what you've seen.
This is money that is in their bank account. It is in their bank account.
That has come into this company's bank account for offering services to the constituency.
I can even tell you the bank account. Equity Bank Keroka. You give me a minute, I will find the account number.
They've been receiving money for what, Morara?
For doing different works and different supplies to the CDF. You know, the NGCDF spent 3.9 million on committee allowances alone.
Committee allowances.
3.9 million. Kuketi to discuss how to do nothing. So I'm at a point where first I have to open the eyes of the people of Borabu constituency. Show them how their public money is being spent. First remind them that they pay taxes, because I come to realize that most of the people do not even believe they pay taxes. So when money is stolen, they don't believe it's their money. They think ni pesa ya mzungu fulani uko Nairobi. But they need to know that, when they buy sugar, they buy flour at the shop, they have paid taxes via VAT. Once they know that they pay taxes and I bring it to them that this is your money, then now they start caring how it is spent. And once they see how it's spent, they'll start understanding why there's poverty.
In Borabu over the weekend, you've then said the same things that you're saying now in a public forum.
Yeah.
And it became a little bit of a kerfuffle because somebody wasn't very happy with the way in which you did that. Was that the time to let people know that this is exactly what has been happening over time?
You see, sometimes people speak about accountability like gossip. Yeah. We deal with accountability like gossip, where we discuss the leader when he is not here. But if he comes here, we say mtukufu, kiongozi, mheshimiwa, chairman. Hata mimi nilikuwa naambia hawa watu saa hii that hakuna mwingine tena kama wewe. Tumejaribu sana kujafuta kiongozi, lakini wewe, haki ya Mungu, mimi, because we are trying to appease him to give us something. So it is now time that leaders be told in person where they are, that this is what it is. And I would have hoped that he would have let me finish my speech, because he tried to grab the microphone. If he would have allowed me to finish, I would have finished everything I wanted to say. Then he would have come, since he was the one who had the microphone and he was the one who was welcoming people to speak, he would have had the opportunity to respond there and then and say, no, it was not, I did not spend 1.8 million to build the toilet at Kenyoro. I actually spent 2.5 million or whatever you would have said. Or I did not spend 500,000 on the water tank. I spent 1 million or 2 million. So it would have been better if he had given his constituencies an opportunity to hear his side of the story. But he did not, He instead tried to grab the mic because of the uncomfortable truth. And it led to a scuffle where, his security was drawing a gun on us. But now that is what bravery and courage is all about. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this to encourage every young person that there are 290 constituencies. You can see I'm putting Borabu on the hot seat. I'm cooking it in the kitchen, and it's gonna be fine and finer. Since I'm putting it through the fire, you also go and put your constituencies through the fire, and do not be afraid. I know these members of parliament, sometimes they are very violent. They hire goons. Like myself, I've had goons hired to follow me around and to disrupt public functions. But if we fear, then who is this courageous person who's going to deliver our country? I mean, we cannot deliver our country out of fear. We have to do it out of courage. So that is why I had the courage to tell him, because if I'm lying, then I should not. Then I should be uncomfortable to tell him in his face. But because it's documented and the evidence is there, and I went with my file to the funeral.
Yes, you did.
Morara,